The new year dawned with a terrifying familiarity for Californians. Wildfires, once a seasonal threat, had become an omnipresent danger. This time, it was the iconic Hollywood Hills, a symbol of glamour and dreams, that were engulfed in flames. The sky, normally a vibrant blue, turned a menacing orange as smoke billowed into the atmosphere. The air, thick with the acrid smell of burning wood and fear, became difficult to breathe. The 2025 California wildfires had begun. The fires, erupting in early January, spread with astonishing speed, fueled by a combination of hurricane-force Santa Ana winds and years of relentless drought. Firefighters, stretched thin and exhausted, battled valiantly against the inferno. Their efforts, though heroic, seemed dwarfed by the scale of the disaster. The fires, largely uncontained even now in mid-January, continue to cast a long shadow of uncertainty over the Golden State. The devastation was concentrated in Los Angeles County, a densely populated region encompassing the city of Los Angeles and its sprawling suburbs. The Hollywood Hills, home to celebrities and ordinary citizens alike, became the epicenter of the inferno. This area, known for its steep terrain and dense vegetation, proved particularly vulnerable to the fast-moving flames. The fires did not discriminate. Mansions, worth millions, were reduced to smoldering ruins alongside modest family homes. The iconic Hollywood sign, a symbol of the entertainment industry and American aspiration, was threatened by the flames. The fire spared no one and nothing in its path. The human cost of the 2025 California wildfires is a tragedy that extends far beyond the flames. As of today, at least 24 people have been confirmed dead, their lives tragically cut short by the unforgiving inferno. This number, sadly, is expected to rise as rescue workers gain access to previously unreachable areas. Thousands more have been displaced, forced to flee their homes with little more than the clothes on their backs. They are the lucky ones. Many have lost everything: loved ones, homes, possessions, and a sense of security. Their lives have been irrevocably altered, their futures uncertain. The financial impact of the 2025 California wildfires is staggering, potentially making it the costliest disaster in U.S. history. Early estimates from AccuWeather predict total losses ranging from $250 billion to a mind-boggling $275 billion. This figure includes insured losses, estimated at $30 billion by Wells Fargo and Goldman Sachs, a figure significantly higher than previous estimates. However, the true cost extends far beyond these initial estimates. Uninsured losses, lost wages, business income, and supply chain disruptions all contribute to the economic toll. The fires have dealt a significant blow to California's economy, a blow from which it will take years to recover. Section 5. The Perfect Storm. A confluence of factors contributed to the ferocity and devastating impact of the 2025 California wildfires. The Santa Ana winds, infamous for their strength and dryness, roared through the region, fanning the flames and driving them westward with incredible speed. These winds, reaching hurricane force, turned the fires into unstoppable infernos, overwhelming even the most valiant firefighting efforts. Exacerbating the situation was the state's prolonged drought. Years of below-average rainfall have left California's vegetation tinder dry, primed for combustion. This combination of dry vegetation and powerful winds created the perfect storm, turning what might have been manageable fires into monstrous infernos. Section 6. Homes reduced to ashes, landscapes scarred. The 2025 California wildfires have left a trail of destruction across the landscape. Over 12,000 structures, including homes, businesses, and iconic landmarks, have been destroyed. Once vibrant neighborhoods now resemble war zones, with charred trees and smoldering rubble serving as grim reminders of the inferno. The fires have not only devastated human-made structures, but also left lasting scars on the natural environment. Thousands of acres of forests and wildlife habitats have been incinerated, leaving behind a desolate landscape. The environmental impact of these fires, both in the short and long term, is a cause for serious concern. Section 7. California reels an economic earthquake. The 2025 California wildfires are not just a humanitarian disaster, they are an economic earthquake. The potential losses could reach nearly 4% of California's annual GDP, a staggering figure that underscores the state's vulnerability to such disasters. The economic impact extends far beyond the immediate damage to property and infrastructure. Businesses, large and small, have been forced to close, some permanently. The tourism industry, a vital part of the state's economy, has been severely impacted, with iconic destinations now closed indefinitely. The fires have exposed the fragility of California's economy, heavily reliant on sectors vulnerable to climate change. Section 8. The insurance industry braces for impact. The 2025 California wildfires are poised to send shockwaves through the insurance industry. The sheer scale of the disaster, coupled with the high value of real estate in the affected areas, will result in unprecedented claims. Major insurers like Chubb and Travelers face significant losses, potentially impacting their financial stability. The situation is so dire that Allstate and State Farm, two of the largest home insurers in the state, have stopped selling new home insurance policies in California. This move underscores the growing reluctance of insurers to underwrite risks in areas increasingly prone to wildfires. California's public insurer, Fair Plan, may require a massive infusion of funds from the private sector to cover the deluge of claims. Section 9. A harbinger of disasters to come. The 2025 California wildfires are not just a disaster. They are a harbinger of things to come. These fires, the costliest in U.S. history, highlight the growing threat of climate change and its potential to unleash catastrophic events. The combination of extreme weather events such as prolonged droughts and powerful winds is creating a tinderbox-like situation in California and other fire-prone regions. The 2025 wildfires are a wake-up call. They underscore the urgent need for comprehensive action to address climate change, mitigate its effects, and adapt to the new reality of more frequent and intense natural disasters. Failure to do so will only lead to more such disasters with even greater human and economic costs.